and make your bid. Slip them wrong, and you'll slip your lid on Card Shark. And here's the host of Card Shark, Jim Perry.
And welcome to Card Shark. Nice to have you all here. Thank you. Yeah, well, I hope someone's going to make all the right calls and not flip their lid. Edna Brown of Fresno, California. We thank you for that opening poem, Edna. We crowned a new champion as time ran out on our last show, and she's going for the big money right now. Let's bring her out. Carol Lee. Hello, Carol.
Great to see you again.
Yes, nice to be here again. Won't you, first of all, remind us once again about yourself?
Okay, my name is Carol Lee. I'm from Northern California. I love to travel. I spent a year in Heidelberg, Germany, and I love that. I did have some bad experiences. I was once detained by the Yugoslavian authorities for 4 hours, and they kept interrogating us, and it was in '74, and they kept saying, "Do you like Nixon?" And of course I was very afraid, and I'd go, "No, no!" I was denying everything. But I had a lot of fun. We got out, and they gave us our passports back, and we left for Greece, and we had a marvelous time in Greece.
Well, my goodness, it's the Carol Lee soap opera. That's oh. See, you kept telling me you were in Heidelberg, Carol Lee. That was the problem.
Oh, well, I traveled from Heidelberg to Yugoslavia.
Oh.
Yeah.
You didn't explain it.
It was a spring break. I wasn't cutting school or anything.
Have you, talking about cutting, watch this segue. Talking about cutting, have you cut the money cards?
Yes, I have.
All right, good luck. Let's open up the board and get to those money cards. Come on, Carol Lee. Hop on up. Our law student from USC going for the big money right now. And we're going to give you $200 of new money as the money cards are dealt out. Remember, you can bet them as you like with those 3 cards. Move up to the second level, another $200 of betting money. 3 more cards. Minimum bet's $50 till you get to the top card, the big bet. And there you must risk at least half the money. I know a student could use it. Good luck.
I certainly could.
Here's $200.
Okay.
And you can, of course, change your base card on each of the 3 levels. And we'll start you off on the bottom with $200, Carol Lee, and a 7.
Change it. Change that card.
Next card off the top of the deck, and you must play this one. A 5.
Okay,
Well, it's a little better.
I bet $100. Oh, hi.
Higher or lower?
It's going to be higher.
Oh, okay. Just so we clarify that, Carol. $100. Higher than a 5? It is higher.
Great. Okay. 150. Lower.
Half of it on a 10, a big bet. I hope she's right. $150 lower than a 10.
Great.
Yeah. Great.
All of it higher. All of it higher.
The whole thing, $450 higher than a 2. Yes.
Okay.
Now we move up to 10. We'll give you the other $200. You have $1,100.
Change it. I want to change it.
Good money. Let's see if we can improve that. 10. A 3.
All of it higher. All of it higher.
All of it. $1,100. All or nothing. Higher than a 3. Yes. 2,200.
Okay. $800 lower. 800 lower.
Again, a big bet. Come on.
Big bet.
$800 lower than a jack. Yeah, another 2.
All of it higher. All of it higher.
$3,000 higher than a 2. Right. 6,000.
Okay.
Up goes a 7.
Change that card. Change it.
Oh, this is a big change with $6,000 for the big bet. Carol, you'll play a 3.
Okay. All of it higher.
All of it. For $12,000 on the turn of this card. Higher. Way to go. Congratulations. Well, that'll take care of the tuition.
That'll take care of my tuition for next year. Yeah.
A great champion with $12,200. She'll be the new challenger right after this. Congratulations. Hey, Carol, Janice, and Lois will come in and deal out 2 brand new decks of cards. And we'll meet our next challenger on Card Sharks. Sandy Stein. Hi, Sandy. Nice to have you here. Did you watch her do that?
Oh, I'm so happy for her.
That's nice. And now you want to beat her brains out, right?
Just a teeny little bit.
Tell us about yourself, Sandy.
I'm Sandy Stein. I'm a flight attendant. I've been one for 9 years. I'm single, and I live in Tarzana. And according to my numerology chart, today should be my lucky day.
Oh. How do you figure a numerology chart? What?
It's kind of complicated. It's a matter of adding and subtracting and coming out with 3 and 11.
But it all came out with 3s and 11.
Yeah.
Well, good luck to you. You've cut your cards then?
Thank you. Sure have.
As always in front of the audience, good luck to both of you as we start the best 2 out of 3 with a question to Rich Carroll. Carroll, we asked 100 bachelors. Have you ever stolen a woman away from another man only to discover you didn't really want her? How many bachelors said they've done that?
I think that's probably happened quite a bit. You know, the grass is always greener on the other side, they think. They get there and it's not.
Same old grass, huh, Carol?
So, yeah. So I think it's going to be fairly high. I'm going to say 50. I'm going to go right down the middle.
Carol says that 50 out of 100 bachelors stole a woman away and then didn't want her.
Well, I sure would hate to be the other woman, but no, I think it would be higher. A lot of men have that ego that they could take it away from somebody.
So you say higher?
Yeah, I'd say they.
If it's higher, Sandy, you'll get to your cards first. If not, it'll be Carol with hers. The actual number of bachelors who've stolen a woman away from another man and discovered they didn't want her is 50. Right on the button, Carol. Well,
Okay, let me see that.
champion starts off with a 3.
Oh, great. Okay, it's higher.
Higher than a 3. A
Great.
king.
It's lower.
Lower than a king. A 2. Higher than a 2. Oh, no. Oh, another 2. That was a surprise. Worked out very well for Sandy, though. A free chance at a 3.
Oh, higher. Higher.
Higher than a 3. An 8.
Oh, yay. Freeze.
Sandy will move over the freeze bar, take that 1-card advantage. Janice fills in the spaces for Carol with the next cards off the top of her deck. Sandy, here's your first question. Sandy, we asked 100 men. Would you approve of an unmarried woman having a child out of wedlock? How many men said they would approve?
Men today are pretty liberal in their thinking. So I think today's generation, they would definitely think it's all right, particularly if it was his child. Didn't have to marry the lady.
Oh,
so I'd
okay.
say about 60.
60 of the men said, yeah, it's all right for an unmarried woman to have a child out of wedlock.
Oh, I think it's going to be lower simply maybe even just because of financial reasons. I don't know. I just feel it's going to be lower.
The actual number of men who would approve of an unmarried woman having a child out of wedlock is 54, just a little lower. Carol.
Okay, I'm going to keep that 3 and go higher.
Higher than the 3. Oh, no. Well, you don't have to worry about the 2s too much, Carol.
No,
You're rid of most of them. Sandy again, an 8.
An 8. I think lower.
Lower than the 8. Yes, we're at 7.
Good. Oh, freeze.
And again, taking the 1-card advantage, Carol. Carol, now at one time or another, all of us men have cooked a meal. I don't usually do so good, but most men have tried it. So we asked 100 4th-grade kids, has your dad ever cooked something that was so bad you just couldn't eat it? How many 4th graders said yes?
You know, that's really hard for me. Do you know my father has never cooked a meal? The whole time he's been married to my mother. So I don't have too much experience, but I'm going to say it is going to be quite high. I'm going to say 63.
63 4th-grade kids said Dad cooked something so bad they couldn't eat it.
Oh, no, my dad's cooked for me lots of times, and he's a good cook, so I'd say it's lower.
Lower. The actual number of 4th graders whose dad has cooked something so bad they couldn't eat it is 42. Sandy, you're right. It is lower.
Change it, please.
And winning the question, Sandy can change the 7 now. A 4.
4. Oh, great. Higher.
Higher than the 4. No. The 2s do the players in today.
Let's get past that 3, and it's going to be higher.
Higher than the 3. It is a king.
Okay, lower.
Lower than the king. Oh, no. An 8. Oh, Janice will fill in the spaces now. My goodness. We are at... You sure you cut those cards good, huh?
I don't think so.
We are at sudden death, and looking at the board, Carol needs 4 cards, Sandy needs 2, and the question goes to Sandy. Sandy, we found 100 women who are professional truck drivers, and we asked them, when driving a truck, do you usually wear a dress? How many women truckers said they usually do wear a dress?
Oh, no. My sister, believe it or not, was a trucker. And no way, she had to conform with the rest of the guys. So she dressed in overalls, and no, the figure is about 15 would have worn a dress.
15 of the 100 women professional truck drivers wore a dress.
I'm going to say even lower. Can you imagine a woman in a dress, getting out of one of those semis? I can't. I think it's going to be lower.
Well, this is the side control of the board. You got a lot of agreement on the audience on lower, Carol. Let's find out. The actual number of women truckers who wear a dress while driving their truck is 4. Very much lower. Carol. Now, Carol, it is sudden death. You have a 3, but you need 4 cards. Sandy has a 4. She needs 2.
Well,
play it or pass it?
She only needs 2, but I'm still going to pass it.
You're going to pass it. Sandy, if you can turn both of these cards over, you won the game. One mistake, it belongs to Carol.
Higher.
Got a good card to start with a 4. She says higher. It is a 10.
Oh, Lord, please.
Will win lower than a 10. It is. Game 1 and $100. Game 2 will be coming at you right after this commercial break. She had a good card to start with there. That's good. But you have a long way to go. And it's Challengers Game 1. Janice is dealing out same 2 decks of cards. Here come the next cards off the top of the deck. And as I can recall from Game 1, a lot of 2s and 3s disappeared very quickly. Carol, this goes to you.
Okay.
Carol, we asked 100 married men. Have you ever pretended to be listening to every word your wife said when you were really listening to every word on the television?
Oh, that...
How many married men said they've done that?
A lot of them said that, especially if there was a football game on. They didn't hear a word their wife said. Okay,
What did you say, Carol? Oh, I'm sorry.
Well, I'm going to say that's fairly high. I'm going to, let's go with 73.
73 out of 100 married men. What do you think, Sandy?
A lot of people, the men do it. I know they do it, but not 73. It'll be lower.
Lower. And the actual number of married men who pretended to be listening to their wife when they were really listening to television is 92. It is not lower. Sandy, you're single?
Well, I don't have a husband.
Well, that explains that.
Yeah.
Carol needs this game, and she starts with a 9.
Change that card. Change it.
Changing the 9. A queen.
Okay,
Good change.
lower.
Lower than the queen. An 8.
Okay, freeze.
Taking a 1-card advantage, keeping Sandy away. And Sandy. Now, we polled 100 actors and actresses who appear regularly in a TV soap opera. And we asked them, in your soap opera, has the character you play ever had an affair? How many actors said yes?
Easy. I watch them from 11:30 in the morning till 3:30 in the afternoon. Oh, lots of them have affairs. At least 80. 80 of them have affairs.
What do you think, Carol?
It is high. The only people that don't have affairs in that show are the children. Okay, 80. I'm going to say it's slightly lower because there are some children and, like, grandmothers. So
For only that reason, you say lower.
Only that reason.
The actual number of actors whose characters had an affair is 70. Just a little lower. Carol.
Okay, change that card.
Now you can get rid of the 8. A jack.
Great. Okay, lower.
Lower than the jack. No, a king is not lower. Sandy, let's see what your base card is. A 3.
Oh, higher.
Higher than the 3. An 8.
Oh, lower.
Lower than the ace. A jack.
Oh, lower again.
Again lower. No. And a king comes up and bounces Sandy back to the base card. We are really going through these decks. Carol, we sent our man on the street to a small city in Japan to conduct a poll. And while he was there, listen to this. While he was there, he stopped in a Japanese restaurant. Out of 100 Japanese people, how many were using a fork to eat with?
Oh, I think that's very low because, I mean, even here in Los Angeles, when you go into a Japanese restaurant, a lot of them, are using chopsticks, so I think it's going to be even higher over there.
So how many were using a fork?
Okay, I'm going to say 86.
We're using a fork.
Oh, I'm sorry. I don't mean that. I mean, we're using a fork. It's very low. I'm going to say 12.
12. Higher or lower, Sandy?
Oh, no. They're very modernistic. They use forks. Higher.
Higher. The actual number of Japanese people who were using a fork is 12. Right on the button. Carol. With a jack.
Lower.
Lower than the jack. No, another king. Oh, Sandy with a 3.
Higher.
Higher than a 3. Yes, a 6.
Higher. I'll do another higher.
Higher than a 6. A queen.
Oh, great. Lower.
Lower than a queen. A jack.
Great.
Gonna freeze it, needing 1 card. And sudden death. Someone has to win with this play of the cards. Sandy.
Yes.
Sandy, we asked 100 married men. Has your wife ever had so much to drink at a party that she said too much about you? How many men said yes?
Lots. I'm sure women do run off at the mouth when they get drunk. About 53.
53 out of 100 married men said, yeah,
I'm
that's
going to
happened to
say
them.
even more. It's going to be higher.
Even higher. I remember from our last show, you like to gossip, Carol, right?
I do, yes.
The actual number of married men whose wife has had too much to drink at a party and she said too much about them is 23, not higher. Sandy. Sandy, it's sudden death. You have a jack. You need 1 card. Carol is a jack. She needs 3. Play it or pass it?
Please be my guest.
All right, Carol, if you can turn over all 3 cards, you have tied it up. But if you make 1 mistake, we have a new champion. Call this with a jack.
Okay. Lower.
Lower than a jack. No, it's not lower. And Sandy is the new champion. And Carol Lee with 1 win, leaving us with $12,200.
I'm happy.
Congratulations. Nice to have you here, Carol. Bye-bye. Sandy, come on down. Way to go.
Thank you.
I hope you can do just as well.
I do too.
What a silly question. Of course she does. We'll be right back with a new champion right after this. There you go. That's what our new champion, Sandy Stein. I hope you can do as well as Carol.
Thank you. I sure do too.
You cut the money cards?
Sure have.
Let's get to them. Come on up here, Sandy. We are with you. And here we go. Now, the $200 you won in the game, you can just put that in your pocket because we're going to give you $200 of new money and these 3 cards on the bottom line. Move up to the 2nd level, another $200 of betting money and 3 more cards. Janice is having trouble manipulating there with her new outfit there. She's not used to having that kind of restrictions there. Yes. Good luck, Sandy. You know how to do it, of course.
Oh, yes.
Here's $200. And Lois, give me a good card to start Sandy off with. A king is a great one.
Great. Give me all 200 lower.
Whole thing $200 lower than a king.
Oh, great. All of it higher.
Trying to double it. $400 higher than a 3. Yes.
Oh, great. I'll do $500. $600 lower.
$600 that this card is lower than that queen. It is. $1,400 on the bottom level, and as we move up the 8, we'll give you the other $200. You have 16.
Change that card.
Come on, let's see a good change. You'll change it to a 6.
Oh. I'll do $500 higher.
Big bet on that 6. $500 higher than the 6. Yes! $2,100 lower than an ace. Yes! Card.
I'll take all of it higher.
$4,200 higher than a 3. Yes! $8,400 and up goes the 10.
Change it.
Change it. Big change for the
Ay,
big
ay,
bet.
ay.
Sandy will play a 5.
5.
Now, Sandy, you must bet $4,200. You could bet more. You have $8,400 and a 5. What's your big bet?
I'll do $5,000 higher.
$5,000. Higher than this 5. Sandy, it's a big bet, and I hope you're right. Come on! $13,600 in cash. We'll be back right after this. Way to go. $25,600 in cash today. We'll see you next time on Card Shark. Bye-bye.
In a world of legendary game show hosts, GSN introduces the next big name in game.
Shut up!
Danny Bonaducci hosts Starface.
Oh, look, it's back to me.
A tell-all test of tabloid trivia.
Who is the tragic train wreck?
A prostitute?
Where hot shots take pot shots at Pop Culture Big Shots.
I was hiding in a closet.
This is the best game show in the world.
Starface. Tonight at 9:30, 8:30 Central. Only on GSN.
I've got some bonus questions you wouldn't believe.